It's officially 2016. What an age, what an age. Now, if I could send a message back in time, I would tell all of my future and past, or all my past friends, invest your money in cherries. Just don't ask me why. Cherries. Invest all your money into cherries. Black cherries, red cherries, blue cherries, and in the future, orange cherries. Just invest all your money into them. I don't care if you have to mortgage your house, sell your dog, which, by the way, my dog just cut a very bad fart. Man, have you ever had an animal just cut a fart right in your face? It's the nastiest thing ever, even in this future age. We still have not found a cure for doggy farts. You know, we could always wear those stylish new gas masks. But who wants to wear those things? They weigh 400 pounds. Who's going to wear those? I don't know what the marketing company was thinking. Nintendo's gone overboard with their merchandise. It's crazy. Who wants to wear the Summit gas mask helmet look-alike thing? Nobody. But everybody, invest your money into cherries. Where am I? It's 2019. Everybody, I retract what I said. Don't put your monies into cherries. Do you know why? Because in the year 2018, cherries became the most widely used food product in everything. Every single thing had cherries in it. Burritos, tacos, cereal, everything. Even ice cream. Don't ask me why. But they started putting it in Sogren, and it was a smash. Everybody loved it. Everybody loved it. And if you put cherries with Sogren, what ended up happening was, because this game got so popular, Nintendo actually bought the rights to it. And you remember back in 2016 when I told you guys that Nintendo was going overboard with their merchandising of the Summit gas mask helmet? Listen, because Sogren got so popular, because they added in cherries, Nintendo bought the rights to this game as a marketing ploy. And as a publicity stunt, I can't even believe they did this. They made a robotic Sogren, but it turned against their masters, and currently I'm part of the resistance group against it, with all the other Boshys. Unfortunately, there's only about 300 of us by now, but we're training others. A lot of people can't even get past Sonic. Oh, we lost a lot of good men at Mega Man. Ugh. But we have a few very hopeful people. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to General Merg and Master R and everybody else, and Zero Mega Man X. I don't even know what happened to him. He's gone off. He's just... I haven't seen him since 2019 or 18. So, I'll report back later. It's been 1 year since my last recording, and the battle has not progressed much farther. Unfortunately, Sogren has expanded his army from Denmark. He's officially taken over Great Britain. We don't know what's happening with Russia, but he's started to create his own bosses now. He's become omnipotent. He's already started construction on Hello Kitty, and I fear the rest are to follow. I think he might be planning a global takeover. He's probably going to leave one of every boss, maybe even 2 or 3 on every continent. I don't know where he's going to strike last, but we're putting our base in Anchorage, Alaska. Hopefully, he will not find us there, because Sogren's toasty eyeballs are all over. We don't know who could be a spy, who isn't. I don't like to trust... I just don't like to trust anybody anymore. It's risky even for me to have my family here. That's right, I don't even know how I smuggled in my family. Everybody else's families are dead. I fear everybody else is starting to hate me because of it. I fear a mutiny. I'll report back later. 2029. It's official. Every single boss in Boshy has been created. Now, that's not to say some of them didn't die along the way. For a long time in Sri Lanka, Shang Tsung was lording over that, but then I heard word that Zero Mega Man X had finally come out of hiding even, to take care of that little mess. I don't know how he got over to Sri Lanka, but we all appreciate that, because, to be honest, Shang Tsung was stealing the souls of everyone he could get his hands on. He wasn't even following Sogren's orders anymore. Bomberman lives in France now, because, you know, I guess somebody has to watch over France. I don't know where the Cheetah Man lives, but we assume it's somewhere secretive. And I got past that wave. Mark it down, 2029. I got past that wave. The wave is officially easy. There we go. Gunslinger out. 2031. It's official. Sri Lanka is gone. I mean, gone. Apparently Sogren could not he could not stand having part of his regime freed. So he sent Ryu, and apparently now there's just a giant smoking crater there in the shape of a Hadouken. So there goes about 30 million souls. So apparently if Sogren can't have him, nobody will. Aren't you just the classy gentleman, my friend? But Biollante lives in Australia. Biollante lives in Australia. Hello Kitty lives obviously in Japan, and let me tell you one thing, it's not a happy Hello Kitty world anymore. No, no, no. You thought there was a lot of Hello Kitty stores before? Good God, you should see it now. Missingno. You know, maybe Missingno wouldn't have eaten all those children, all those people, and you see, we've had to go through extensive training just to prepare ourselves to live in the world where these horrible things can exist. And for a while we thought we could maybe get some of the Pokemon kids in on this, but unfortunately there was an unauthorized Pokemon tournament going on, and Missingno was there. He just hyper-beamed them all into ashes. There was nothing left but their Nintendo DS's. A fitting punishment. 2049, we have discovered a very disturbing fact. None of us have been aging. That's right. Apparently when Zero Mega Man X has killed Shang Tsung all those years ago, he's released some kind of strange gas into the air, which causes us to stop aging. Unfortunately, this also means that none of us can have children. It has quite literally stopped us all in our tracks of progressing through life. Women can't get pregnant. Men can't do anything. Ugh, if you know what I mean. I didn't ask for this to happen. Because we can no longer have any more children, the population has been dwindling severely. Ryu is holding China with an iron fist with all of his stupid little buddies. If you could only see what Chun-Li... She lined them up along the Great Wall and Colgate bubbled them all. Oh, God. And, unfortunately, we've discovered disturbing news from the moon. It seems that we've discovered copious amounts of banana peels. This can only lead us to believe that the Cheetah Men are living on the moon. We currently have no idea of the location of Kappa, but we assume the worst. Sogren is currently living in what used to be known as Denmark. There's no one left in Denmark. There's nobody left. Mega Man is currently presiding over the entire European continent with all of his little mates, keeping very close to his dear boss Sogren. Sonic has been running around America, keeping us all fit by keeping us away from burgers, although eating copious amounts of hot dogs for some reason. He's just been tearing it up along the Daytona Speedway in Nevada. And Nevada. Biollante still lives in Australia. Mega Man X is presumed dead since we have not heard him since the Sri Lanka explosion. You know, the Ryu thing. We've dispatched Murg to try to go and liberate some of Europe, but unfortunately we have not heard back from him for at least 3 years. The end is coming, my friends. Eventually we will all be wiped out in the face of this monstrosity. God help us. 2050. Nothing yet to report of, although we're keeping close eye on the seas. Because if at any time they could come to kill us all, they know where we are. They know exactly where we are. Everybody's starting to panic. Because they know. And we fear that we might have a spy in our midst. I don't know. There's something about this one guy. He keeps trying to run out for supplies, mainly of gumballs. I'll have to keep my eye on him. 2055. It's been 5 years since that day. We were all safe in our campus. But then... Mario. He did the Mario all over our graves. And just as I was running away, battered and beaten, with my arm in ruin, That was when I saw the greedy face of the Gumball Man leering at me. If only I had known. If only I had known. I would have busted his gumballs. 2061. I've been island hopping ever since the fall of Anchorage. I've been to Hawaii. Just sand. There weren't any trees. It was just sand. I've met few people on my way here. I've been trying to get to New Zealand. I've heard rumors that maybe Hawkeye is living there now. I'm not sure. I am not sure of anything at this point. How can any of us be sure of anything at this point? I fear the day when death will come knocking at my door. I fear that day. I fear Sogren. 2063. I've confirmed that Merg is currently living in Germany. I have no idea how well he is, considering that place has been taken over by Skullmen since 2045. But we'll see. Currently living in New Zealand. Not much else to report. Hawkeye was not, in fact, here. Pointless rumors. I'm hoping to get to Germany, but we'll see. I'll have to skirt past Denmark. I don't know if the omnipotent eye of Sogren keeps that close of watch to his borders, but I don't like it all the same. I wish I was dead. 2066. I am currently living in Norway. It was very, very, very disturbing to get that close to Denmark. I could have sworn I heard the cry of Sogren as I passed by. There were a few nights when I feared for my life and I contemplated killing myself just to end it. But there you go. I hope to get to Germany soon. I've had to move very slowly. So slowly, but it's not like I don't have the time. You know, that's the disturbing thing about immortality. If you can call it that. We just live until we're killed. That's all it is. It's just become a rat race for Sogren now to exterminate all of us. I have no idea how many are left. The population of Earth might be in the hundreds. Although I did run into one shaman. I don't know how sane he was. He claimed to be Zero Mega Man X, but I could tell no resemblance. He completely draped himself in dung. He spoke of a king that lived in Africa. Skeletal in design. I have no idea if this rumor is true. I'm not sure of anything anymore. More later. 2067. Currently in Germany at the moment, right now. I've had to take the most long, roundabout way you could imagine. I even had to go through Normandy. Not Normandy, Norway. Sorry, it's been a long time since we've seen a geography book. All books were burned long ago. Long time ago. How did that not kill me? That did, though. Currently living in Germany with Merg. We're hoping to get some other Boshys together, although, personally, I don't know how I am alive today, since I am currently not a Boshy. I'm probably one of the few people living on Earth still that is not a Boshy. More later. 2071. It is very, very, very creepy to go around, to travel, currently, considering there's nobody left. I've went months without seeing another person besides Merg and I. It's quite disturbing. I don't even know why he's keeping me around. Or is he? I don't know. We're planning an assault on Mega Man's fortress soon. We don't know when. We're trying to get there. But very, very soon. I don't know how well we'll do. This might be the last entry that you hear from me. But I'm tired of running. 2072. 2072. Mega Man is dead. That's right. Although Merg and I could not nearly have done it without the help of a very unexpected ally. We don't know how the heck he got there, but Billy Deerhead, my friends and neighbors, came to save the day. It was a battle of epic proportions. I can't even relate the details of that. I wish he'd lived, though. I wish he had lived. Because right as we were celebrating our victory, in freeing Austria. That's what it was. Sorry, it's been a year since I had that catastrophic battle. Excuse me if I can't remember. Austria was where Mega Man had his fortress. We still need to take out his peons, you know, Elect Man and all of them, but compared to the man himself, I don't think that'll be a problem. Although that dinosaur dragon Mega Man thingy is currently presiding over in England, I'm not looking forward to fighting that. But Billy Deerhead, my friends, has been killed by Gumball Man. Not even in the honorable way. He was shot in the back. But we took him as a hostage. And we now know exactly where everyone is. So Merg and I are trying to get rumors of where there might be other Boshys. But if we can't find any others, we're just going to try to take them all out one at a time. So, until then, guys, I'll keep in touch. 2075. Well, everybody, I don't know how it's happened, but Great Britain is currently levitating over the Pacific Ocean. It's just... we were sailing out there and we just saw this huge landmass eclipsing the sky. It was floating. It was floating, for God's sakes! We've given it up as a lost cause. We don't know what's up there, but we fear it might be Kappa. If so, we've greatly underestimated the power of Kappa, who's apparently raised an entire country off of its very foundation, so have fun with that. No way are we climbing up there. You know, I often think that I'm holding Merg back. I've contemplated killing myself a couple times, but then he would win. Sogren. 2076. Ambushed. That's right, everybody. We were ambushed by everyone. Everyone was there. Hello Kitty, Ryu, Jimmy Blanc, everybody. They knew we were coming. They knew where we were. Merg is dead. I don't have many limbs left, but I'm alive. I'm alive, and though I may not have any legs left, I still have hands, and I intend on dying with my hands wrapped around Sogren's neck. 2078. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, my friends. 3 years. 3 years, at least. I can't even remember the last time I talked to you guys. But it has felt like 30 years. Invading Denmark is no easy task anymore. He's got around-the-clock surveillance. But thankfully I can sneak into many small places now that I'm just a torso. With hands, arms even. I don't know, if I ran into Sonic, oh, my neck would be snapped before I even knew what was going to happen. So, hopefully I'm getting close. Hopefully I'm near his throne. And I will look into his dead black eyes and laugh. 2081. Well, it's been quite a few years, my friends. I infiltrated his fortress. I climbed to the very top of that tower. And I came up to his throne. And I saw him. And he was asleep. So I ever so carefully dragged my stinking carcass up to his throne, climbed up and wrapped my hands around his throat, and I will tell you right now, the ecstasy I felt in that moment cannot be described. But then it opened its eyes, and it changed. It melted like putty in my hands. And you know what it was? It was Shang Tsung. Mocking me. He knew I was coming. He knew exactly what I've been doing this entire time. And he let me slink away. Defeated, broken, hopeless. I can't go on. 2086. I've been outcast from all of Central Europe. And I've made my way back to America through Sogren's grace. And I know exactly where he wants me to go, too. He wants me to go back home. There's something waiting for me back there. There's something waiting for me back in California. I shudder every night thinking what it is. The inevitability of what lays ahead of me crushes me every night, and I try not to think about why I'm shuffling my arms, why I am pushing myself along through this decrepit world where there's nothing else alive. There's barely any plant life left. I can't even talk anymore. The buildings are all filled with the corpses of those that once lived. One of these days, it's all gonna come crashing down. 2092. Well, this is it, my friends. I don't want to live to see another birthday. Do you know what was waiting for me back in California? All of them. Every single boss was there waiting for me. And they were waiting with a bowl of Sogren. I had no choice. I ate of it. And the sad thing, it was the best thing I have ever tasted. And now they've left me in here to record my final diary. I don't want to see another birthday. This is it. This is the end. They've left me in here with a pistol and one bullet. This is the end. As I look in this mirror that holds my face, I think to myself how old it looks despite not having aged a single day. It's funny, really. All of this, the non-aging, the invasions, the deaths, everything, was caused by Sogren. It was not Shang Tsung's death that caused me to stop aging, all of us to stop aging. He just wanted to prolong our suffering as long as he could. This is my final birthday. Until next time, everybody, I've been the Invisible Gunslinger, #1. See you later, Space Cowboy. Bang!